Listen, I'm an old-fashioned guy. I grew up in the 1960s. I would never strike a woman. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in that shit. I would never strike a woman. There was one, I struck my first wife, Andrea, one time and one time only. And that was because she was beating me with a damn skillet. If she hadn't done that, I wouldn't even have struck her because I don't believe in that shit. What a lot of people don't understand is that there's things going on behind the scenes in the real world that a lot of people are not aware of. My mother's family was bilking my mother out of money all these years, literally siphoning out of her checking account. Going to her and say, "Hey, I need $300, I need $500, I need $1,000." And mom's naivete, being what it is, she didn't even think about it. And so there's things that's going on behind the scenes that have to be dealt with. Her family obviously has to be dealt with for what they've done. They stole money out of her closet. There was a big overarching plot to steal her property from her. And the 300-pound elephant in the room is that, hey, wait a minute, that's my inheritance we're talking about here. It's mom's money, but it's also my inheritance. So yeah, screw you. You're not stealing nothing. You're not taking any more. And so, so now there's a big legal battle getting ready to take place. I'm trying to get guardianship of my mother. They're trying to stop it. Whether I get the guardianship or not is irrelevant, though, because every one of these clowns is going to jail for stealing money out of her checking account, if nothing else. As somebody that actually took real estate law in school, I can tell you, yeah, unfortunately, it happens more than people let on. Particularly with the elderly, they see the elderly as a target, and they'll bilk them out of their property and their money and stuff, and it's sad, it really is. But once I've dealt with the local individuals and I put them behind bars, yeah, these idiots on the internet, these guys in the outside chat, that are sitting there, yeah, Von Helton has sex with his children, and Von Helton beats his wife, and let me assure you, yeah, things have changed dramatically in better for me. Since I've started understanding what I need to do to protect myself and certain things that I need to get prepared and get ready. Yeah, things have totally changed. Okay. And let them continue saying I'll never stand in front of a judge. I'll never be in a courtroom. Yeah, actually they are. They are. I don't know if it's going to be one by one or if it's going to be a gaggle of them all together. Who cares? I got the secular opinion guy up in Canada, Ernie Chrysler. He's like, yeah, next month I'm sending you papers. No, he'll be in jail before that. You'll be in jail before that. So, these guys have a shock coming. They just don't know it yet, but they got a big shock coming to them. The gods are making it abundantly clear that, you're going to see it. You're going to, and I was told this years and years and years ago, you will see the destruction of your enemies. You will see it. I will see it with my eyes, the destruction of my enemies. Of course, at the time, I didn't know, how that would happen, what would happen. It's just like the prophecy that's over me. You have a great and glorious future that'll benefit all mankind. Okay, well, where the hell is it? Because it hasn't happened yet. But it's coming. It's coming. A great and glorious future that'll benefit all mankind. You would think people would be excited about something like that. You would think people would want something like that. Hey, man, we're going to get a blessing somehow through this guy Von Helton. Hey, let's line up. I'd be the first in line. Yes, by God, give me a blessing. I'll take it. What am I going to say? No? Yeah, these guys do. So they're mind warped, man. There's something wrong with their mind. If somebody come to me and said, hey, there's this guy Von Helton, the gods are going to use him to give everybody a blessing, I'd be the first in line. I'm like, yeah, okay, hit me, man. I want a blessing. Hell yes, I do. Only a fool would say they wouldn't want a blessing. Well, just the other day, the gods told me 2 days in a row, don't listen to what the trolls on the internet say. You're not going to win the lottery. You are going to win the lottery. I got that message 2 days in a row, really strong in my spirit. Ignore what they say, because the trolls on the internet. Oh, you're not going to win the lottery because we're using black magic and dark energies and possibly even demonic spirits. And we're not going to let you win the lottery. Well, 2 days in a row, just a few days back, 2 days in a row that God spoke into my gut and said, "No, we're gonna totally mess them up. You are gonna win the lottery. You're gonna win both lotteries, and we're gonna do it to show that these guys that are practicing with dark energy and these evil spirits and stuff, that they have no power over what we say and what we do, because we're the ones that are doing this, not you and not them." And it's like, okay, cool. Now I cash in my ticket and I didn't win even $1, but it's like, it's coming. It's coming. And when it happens, it's going to happen, and it's just going to blow everybody's mind away. Why did they come after? I had a young, somewhat attractive wife. What guy wouldn't want that? What guy wouldn't want that? And it was jealousy. Now, did all of them go at it from a position of jealousy? No, probably not. But there was a bunch of them. Some of these guys, and like you say, they're ugly as a mud fence, and got hit with an ugly stick about 20 or 30 times on top of it. They hit each branch as they're falling, right? But I mean, and you look at these guys, there's no way they're going to get a young, attractive wife, and so it was a position of jealousy. They saw that I had a young, attractive wife, and they were full of rage, full of jealousy. One individual says, "Hell yes, I drove his wife insane, and I'd do it again." He said that in a live show. You want to call me dumb or stupid, or you want to say I got a big nose, or you want to say I got a belly, which I do. Fine. And so now I have an attorney on retainer. I have money now. I have the means and wherewithal to go after these clowns. And, and it totally changed. Why? What was the difference? Well, the first difference was I went to the gods and I said, "What do you want? Forget what I want. Forget what I want. Who gives a shit what I want? What do you want?" They respect that. They respect the hell out of that. That's number one. And number two, I actually buried myself in books to find out things that I needed to do to get prepared. And then once I did all those things, everything turned around. They're like, "Okay, you did everything that you could do, and you still have a problem. Now we'll intervene." And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I don't claim to have all the answers. I still don't have I'm still learning and growing as I'm going. This is a process. This is a learning process. That Von Helden's full of shit. Yeah, well, D-Day's here. D-Day is here. It's coming. Probably be next year before I can get started on these clowns, but it's coming. It is coming. And they might as well pucker up, man, because here it comes.